Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are going to redo my everyday palette basket. This is the basket that I keep upstairs in my bathroom. So we're going to go through it. I'll show you everything that's in here. And then I have a pile over here. I pulled out some stuff that I'm thinking about putting in. So we'll see. Some of the stuff that's in here is going to stay. So we'll see how much room I have. But I pulled out some things that I'm interested in putting in here. So again, we'll see what fits. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you take a moment and subscribe. If you're not new, I appreciate you coming back as always. And let's jump in. Okay, let me show you everything that's in here. I have done videos where I've shown what's in here. I filmed them upstairs, but I haven't done that in a while. And if you haven't watched those, we'll just do an update of what's currently in here. So I have the ColourPop and Stranger Things palette. I think I'm going to keep this one in here. I used it once. The color story is a little bit all over the place, but I do think it fits with the theme because I feel like they went more with an upside down vibe with this. I do have the blush, the black like cream blush. I will say I do like it, but I think if you have that one, you don't necessarily need the Lilo and Stitch one. They're both pH blushes, so to me they kind of looked very similar in color. It's kind of a hot pinky raspberry color. So I feel like if you have one of their cream pH blushes, you have them all because the color variant is not going to be that much. But the Lilo one is cool. It's a good formula, so if you don't have the Stranger Thing one and you were looking at it, I'm going to assume it's the same. Like I said, it's just blue instead of black, like the one that came with this one. But it is good. It has good staying power. I've been wearing it quite a bit. So I just thought I would throw that out there if you haven't tried their pH blushes. But again, like I said, to me, the color looks very similar to the Lilo and Stitch color. These two, I think I'm going to take out. These are the Jewels and Gem palette. I might keep this one and take the green one out, the Stone and Rock palette. So I think this one's going to come out. So let's put, I got a pile over here. I had the ABH Nouveau palette. I think I'm going to take this one out too. I liked this one a lot. I had the Hella palette in here, pink and green. I think I'm going to pull this one out too, just because I'm looking at what I'm thinking about putting back in here. So I think that can come out. I ended up getting the Mandalorian palette when they had the little 9-pan. They had this in the Darth Vader palette marked at $5 on May the 4th. I did buy the Vader one too, but I'm saving that. I'm going to give it to my mom for her birthday coming up. My dad really likes Star Wars, and I thought it would be funny to give my mom like Star Wars makeup. So I saved the Vader palette, but I have the Mandalorian. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I think there's a yellow in here. There is, and a gray. There's a gray in here. I'll think about this, although this one's got some grays in it too. I can probably put this one in the drawer for now. Won't keep that. Lethal Cosmetics. This is like the Midnight something. I have the sleeve. They don't put the name on the palette. They put it on the sleeve. It looks like this. It's not their newest one. They have a newer one that's similar vibe. It's just a little bit lighter. This one is a little bit deeper. This is a pretty palette. But again, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I think I'll put that one back. I did use it. I do think I'm going to keep the Lethal 1-Up palette though, potentially. We'll see. I do have some other neon palettes, so maybe I have used this one a couple of times. Again, I do like it. Maybe I'll swap that one out too. Nomad. This palette looks very similar in color story. I did a whole series where I talked about palettes in my collection that look similar. These two, and that fell over. This is a little pinkier, so maybe I'll keep this one just looking at it and put this one in the drawer. Okay, then I got a couple more. Oh, and some earrings. I don't want to lose those. Those are real. Had to have my husband help me change out I had to re-pierce my ears. So we changed out. I have this one from Gourmand Girls that I haven't used this one yet, so I think I'm going to keep this one still. There's this Nomad palette. I've used this one a couple of times. I really like this one from Gourmand. I have the Calavera. I'm probably not pronouncing that. The one with the sugar skull on it. I have not used this one either. I might keep this one too. I'm wanting some more colorful stuff. I think I'm going to take out all 4 of my Fantasy Cosmetica palettes. Really good formula, like those. And then I have the Cosmic Dreamer from Ensley Rain. It's got some color, but it also is a little bit grungier, so I might leave this one too. I've only used this one once or twice. Okay, so let's see. Let me bring you down a little bit. Okay, so I have these that I'm interested in keeping. So there's 5, and I try and not overload this too much, but ones that I'm thinking of was Gourmand's Bitten palette. And then they're Haunted, just because it's, again, the pinks, greens, a little purpley. Move my earrings out of the way. And then this one, Super Bright. So I was thinking about those with this Frozen Kiss one. Let me look at this. Even though I haven't used this one yet, I think I'm going to take it out and put these 3 in now that I'm looking. There's pinks and stuff in there. I think I'm going to take this one out. Because like I said, I try and not overload it too bad. This has some pinks in it. So did the other palette. So I'm on the fence about this one, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, ones that I pulled out. I have not tried this Frankenstein one from Melt yet. And it's got like the taupes in it, like what was in The Mandalorian. So I think that one could go upstairs. I was looking at the Fresh Prince palette. Again, it's got pinks, some purples, bright colors. I haven't used this one either. So that one's one that I'm thinking about. I had pulled these 2 out, but I don't know. I think I'll leave these ones down here. I did pull out the Book of Magic. Book of Magic. Just because this color story reminds me of, is it Gourmand Girls that has the mermaid palette? This kind of gives me that vibe. I already own this one. I did not buy that one yet. And then I was thinking about putting the Paletopoly palette in here again. It's got pinks, some greens. This is why I was taking out the Hella palette, because I've got some colors and then some. So we can put that in there, and then let me look. I like that this one's got some light colors in it too. So maybe... like it would work well with this palette. Okay, so let's see what will fit in here. Okay, and then the nice thing with these skinny ones is these should fit in the back here, kind of. This one's really big. Let's put that back behind. Things, Frankenstein. So that's not bad. So that's all that's in there. And then I'm thinking I want to put the Level Up one back in there, just because, again, there's room in the front and it's still not overloaded. So I think that'll be good. There's some neutral stuff in here. There's some bright colors. I was kind of going for more brighter colors. Oh, and then, like I said, I don't... This is the Druid palette. There's the Bard. I'm just making sure I don't want to put any of these in there. These are all pretty dark and grungy. This is the Warlock. And then I have the Rogue. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay, so these will stay down here. So that is everything. And then make sure I put my diamond studs back in there so those don't get lost. Yeah, so this is how the basket's going to look. Like I said, it is thinner. I thinned it out quite a bit and got some new things in there. Again, kept a couple of older things, but I try and do it every month, but it doesn't happen every single month. So that's where we're at with the basket. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let me know if there's any palette videos you want me to do. I'm working into getting back into doing tutorials. So thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you in another video. Bye, everybody.